You know, when this guy first hit the pop charts, it was almost like Frankenstein's creator decided to go back to the lab and make the perfect looking and perfect singing pop star. He had aspects of Engelbert Humperdinck, Frank Sinatra, Neil Diamond, Paul Anka, Paul McCartney, a little bit of George Harrison, one of the most handsome singers in Canadian history. He changed his name, or what do you call these, nom de plume, so many times I couldn't keep up. But if you're a fan of rock music, especially Rock Me Gently, there's only one of this person, that people we could be talking about. And of course, one of the greatest songwriters in Canadian history, Hall of Famer, Canadian Walk of Fame, multi-million seller, the incomparable Andy Kim. Now, Andrew Joachim, born December 5th, 1946 in Montreal, was known professionally as Andy Kim. Also was Baron Longfellow and Andy Kim with two M's. Now, again, Rennie Simard, Gino Vanelli, Corey Hart, Leonard Cohen, and him are sort of the heartthrob singer-songwriters of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And again, they're all connected because this man was not only sexy, he was sensuous. We need sing. The women literally, there wasn't a dry eye or a seat in the house. Now, he is best known for hits that he released in the late 1960s and 1970s. Of course, the international hit, The Baby I Love You, sort of a tribute to his work at the Brill Building. And, of course, Rock Me Gently, which topped the U.S. single charts in 1974. He co-wrote Sugar Sugar in 1968 and sang on the recording as part of the fictional band that recorded the song, the Archies. It was number one for 4 weeks and was record of the year for 1969. He has recorded on the stage name Baron Longfellow since 1978, or just as Longfellow in the early 1990s. He continues to perform on his original recording name of Andy Kim. Now, he's best known as well for his outreach for different charities, for different music trusts, does a lot of charity work, very involved in the music industry still. We'll talk about this a little bit. Now, he was the third of 4 sons of Lebanese immigrants when he was born in Montreal. In his teens, he moved to New York's Brill Building to pursue a career in music. He recorded as Andy Kim, using a different last name as a way to obscure his Lebanese ethnicity. Although in his earliest releases, he used the name Joachim in the writing credits. In 1968, after minor recording successes over the previous few years, he released the single How'd We Ever Get That This Way on the Steed label. It just missed the U.S. top 20, reaching number 21. He also co-wrote with Jeff Barry Sugar Sugar, again, which was a hit single for the Archies, reaching number 1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and ultimately becoming the RIAA Record of the Year. Now, Kim and Barry wrote more songs for the Archies and also for the Monkees' album Changes in 1970, which Barry produced. Now, in 1969, Kim had 2 big hit singles, Rainbow Ride, which made the U.S. Top 50, and Baby I Love You, which got to number 9 in the U.S. and number 1 in Canada. It was so popular in Canada, it earned him a Gold Leaf, or a Juno Award, what's known now, in 1970 for the performance as the country's best male vocalist. Baby I Love You sold over 1 million copies, and it was awarded a gold disc by the RIAA in October 1969. Now, over the next few years, Kim recorded a few minor hits, including Be My Baby and It's Your Life in 1970, and toured North America extensively. In the spring of 1974, the big breakthrough, of course, he released the self-penned Rock Me Gently, which went to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 2 on UK charts. Rock Me Gently sold 3 million copies globally, earning Kim his second gold disc. Now, let me put this in perspective, Rock Me Gently, what it is. It's not a difficult song to sing, but it's an earworm. And the thing, it's almost like it's building towards something. Rock me gently, rock me, and he's repeating the same line throughout the song, but each connotation is a little bit different, and you know who he's singing to. He's singing to a woman or a man that's very enamored of him. Take it easy, don't you know? Well, I will never be in love like this. I've never been in love like this before. So it's a romantic song. It's a reach-out song. And I don't think any artist but Andy Kim could have written Rock Me Gently, because the way he sings it is so unique, and it could be taken as triacle or like a Neil Diamond ripoff. I don't know if Neil Diamond has covered this song. I'd like to see his version, because it's almost like he does Neil Diamond better than Neil Diamond, in my personal opinion. Now, Kim then had shied away from touring for years before then, while he was working with the Steed label. He has said that he had created a person in his music in the vein of a white blonde surfer, and that fans were shocked to see his dark skin color and appearance. As well, he had altered his voice on his early recordings to sound younger. Now, in '76, Kim altered the spelling of his pseudonym to Andy Kim, K-I-M-M, and released a few singles under that name on his own Ice Records label in '76 and '77. Shortly thereafter, he adopted the stage name Baron Longfellow and issued the first single, Shady Hollow Dreamer, under that name in '78. It was followed by a self-titled album, Baron Longfellow, with the hit single Amour in 1980, and also under the same pseudonym in the 1984 release Prisoner by Design. Both of these albums met with moderate success. In '91, Kim again went by Longfellow and recorded a single, Power Drive, which she received major radio airplay on several stations across the nation. Now in '95, another interesting turn of the key. Kim played the Kumbaya Festival, at which the Bare Naked Ladies were also performing. Nearly a decade later, the band's Ed Robertson convinced Kim to come in retirement. Robertson co-wrote the song I Forgot to Mention with him and offered to produce the track. The single was released on a 5-track EP in 2004, which included a re-recording of Power Drive. Now, Kim and Bare Naked Ladies did a very, very important live performance of Rock Me Gently, which, if you can find it, I think it was broadcast on Much Music. It's quite the, what they call the mashup. It has to be seen to be believed. Now, in March 2005, he received the annual Indie Award for Favorite Solo Artist during Canadian Music Week. The music video for Love Is, released in the summer of 2005, reached #1 at Bravo.ca. In 2005, he co-wrote Whatever Happened to Christmas with the great Ron Sexsmith. The same year, he established the Andy Kim Christmas Show, which is a live concert at the Mod Club in Toronto, in which a variety of artists were invited to perform mostly Christmas music. Kim's band acted as a house band for the artists, who donated their time for the show. Proceeds were donated to Chum City Christmas Wish. The show repeated in 2006 with a similar lineup. Proceeds from the show went to support the Children's Aid Foundation, and the edited show was aired on Mix 99.9 on Christmas Eve and day. The Andy Kim Christmas Show then became an annual tradition. The annual show either took place at the Mod or the Phoenix Concert Theatre in Toronto, with proceeds from the evening donated to different children's charities every year. Now, more recently, Kim's music has then become in the public eye, as Rock Me Gently was sped up slightly and used by Jeep for the Jeep Liberty commercial called Pouring In. His name can be seen on a radio display near the beginning of the commercial. Now, in 2009, he was inducted into Hit Parade Hall of Fame. In 2011, E1 Music Canada released Happen Again, Kim's first album since 2004. In 2014, he collaborated with Kevin Drew on the album It's Decided, released on 24th February 2015 on Arts and Crafts. And of course, the big induction, the Canada's Walk of Fame in 2018. Better late than never. I thought he'd get in years before, but just tremendous. Now, albums, of course. How Did We Ever Get This Way in '68? Rainbow Ride and Baby I Love You. Baby I Love You hit 82. 73, Andy Kim on Uni. 74, again the big capital release, Andy Kim reached #21. 1980, The Baron Longfellow. 84, Prisoner by Design. I Forgot to Mention 2004. Iceworks, Happened Again on Angel Air Records in 2011. And It's Decided on Arts and Crafts in, again, 2015. Compilation albums, Top 200 Andy Kim's Greatest Hits on Dunhill Records, 1974. Reflections, The Best of Andy Kim in 94. And Baby I Love You Greatest Hits on EMI Electrola Gimby Records. Now singles, again, United Artists Records, I Love You Once in 63, Give Me Your Love in 64, 65, I Hear You Say I Love You Baby, 68, some good chart success with That Girl, How Do We Ever Get This Way, which was 21, Shoot 'Em Up Baby was 31, and Rainbow Ride was 49. 69, I Hear You Say I Love You Baby. Trisha, Tell Your Daddy, Baby I Love You, which was 9 in the U.S., number 1 in Canada, and So Good Together, top 40 in the States and top 15 in Canada. 70, A Friend in the City, top 100 in the States. It's Your Life, 85, and Be My Baby, 17 U.S. And 6 in Canada. 71, I Wish I Were, and I'd Be Moved, top 100 in the States. 72, Who Has the Answers, number 111 in the States, Oh What a Day. Then Rock Me Gently, number 1 in Canada, number 1 in the States, number 2 in UK. Fire, Baby I'm on Fire, number 28 in the States, 15 in Canada. 75, The Essence of Joan, Mary Ann. 76, The Old Pretty Woman cover. 91, Power Drive. 2004, I Forgot to Mention. And 2010, happened again, and 2015, Longest Time. So for the level of Canadian singer-songwriters of his era, he's your typical outstanding 1970s and 1980s pop god. You do Sugar Sugar and Rock Me Gently alone. You could release that in 2021 as a rock or pop version. It's going to chart. And if I had 5 cents every time I heard an Andy Kim song on the classic rock radio channels, literally I'd be a millionaire. I want to say one thing. He's one of the most underrated singer-songwriters in the history of Canada. I tell you why. Within 2 minutes, he can say more in 2 minutes. And if the Beatles were going to have a singer-songwriter that was going to give some songs to them, Andy has a romantic streak to him. You can tell in the songs, right? Sugar Sugar. He's always putting the woman on a pedestal in these songs, most of them anyway. And the women love that. But the thing is, like I said, the face doesn't match with the name. And like I said, the old photos, check the photos when you look here. This guy could have been a superstar actor as well. Like he very charismatic. He probably left $1 billion on the table, but he took $300 million for himself because all the singles and songs he wrote, he made tons of money. So again, Andy Kim, I still say one of the most underrated Canadian music performers of all time. And you want to get a bunch of old people dancing? Put on Rock Me Gently at a senior home or a wedding reception or whatever. Just read the lyrics. Check out the Andy Kim lyrics. It's all about the romance. That's all I can say. And like I said, Andy Kim, Engelbert Humperdinck, Neil Diamond, Reddy Samard, Gino Vanelli. I'm telling you, not a dry seat in the house. When Andy Kim was on, and look at the original video of Rock Me Gently. You know, the big shirt, the big hair. I'm telling you, what a talent. Have a good day.